Hello, this is K1001 here, and it's Halloween! Yeah! Woohoo! Halloween. Probably the best month of the entire year, next to Christmas. The day where kids just go out and have a laugh, dress up in different costumes, go trick or treating, then Michael Myers comes out and kills them, then Michael Jackson goes in and teabags Michael Myers, all the good stuff. So, what am I doing for this spectacular month? Well, not only is it Halloween, actually, it's also the month I upload my first video. A bonus. So what I'm doing for this spectacular month? Well, hopefully at least every week, or if not, when I have time, I'll be doing a review of a famous franchise. So a horror franchise actually. So what's the franchise we're doing today? Well, the franchise we're doing is a long bloody fuck fest. That is Saw. Now, Saw began back in 2004 under the helm of newcomer James Wan and written by what his name is. Look it up yourself. It was independent movie. It was only cost like $1 million to make. So, it stars Carrie Ellis, Tone Bell, and the guy that wrote the movie. The plot revolves around two guys who trapped in this room, and then they must play a serious game. But while they're in that room, they uncover secrets about each other and the backstory of the famous, like say, Jigsaw killer. So now they must try and not only that, Jigsaw's got the main character, Dr. Gore's found him. So now you must try and find a way out as well as trying to survive the entire thing. So a lot of people have mixed opinions about it. For the first one, I liked it. I really did like it. It's not really a horror movie, I think, but I think it's a gory thriller movie. Like say it's that really, really gory, but really fun to watch. The acting, alright, the acting was pretty much piss poor, but except for Tone Bell, of course. Um, it is a really enjoyable movie. I really enjoyed it. I really see it as a horror, like I said. It's not really. It's not. I only one scene made me jump, but that was it. It's jump scares. We don't know shit they are. Um, it has a great plot. Like, I just love how it started off on the round. As they uncovered the secrets, so do we. So it's like we're in their positions. Like they're trapped in a room with them. So yeah, it's a really great movie. I'll probably give the movie an 8.5 out of 10. If I would definitely recommend it as a horror movie. Just if you're going in and expect it to become one of the best movies ever made, don't. It's got a nice plot, but it's not spectacular. Okay, but I'm doing this with no spoilers from this, by the way. Next up is the highly mediocre Saw 2. Now, Saw 2 was kind of dumbed down, in my opinion. A lot of people like it, but Rotten Tomatoes has a 60% audience, which is the third worst actually in the entire series. So, and even I admit it's not that great. The traps aren't that good. The acting is mediocre. It's better than the last movie. It's not that good. The directing's good. The plot, the twist at the end was really good. I must admit, I love the twist at the end. It was really great. I must admit. I it's not great, but it's not as good as the first movie's twist. But I expect it every time I watch them. I keep forgetting that's honestly I keep forgetting that. Not that not Jigsaw's apprentice though. I know that she always knew how because I can always complex. So it does something a lot mediocre. It stars again Tone Bell and Shimei Shaw, who's in the first movie. She would become a very important character to the series actually. So yeah, I I can't say pass this movie because you can't pass my songs. It's just stupid. But after you watch the first movie, go watch the second movie. I won't say it's not like just absolutely terrible. It's not terrible. It's a fun. It's not. I wouldn't say it's an alright movie. It's not bad. It's not the worst entry in the series. We'll get to the worst entry a wee bit. But it's just not great. Not as good as the first one. I'd probably give Saw to a 6 out of 10. It's been generous, probably. So yeah. Now on to Saw 3, which was pretty much panned by the critics. I don't know why. It was again a great movie. On par with the first Saw actually. And in fact, even Always loves the first Saw. I really enjoyed it. I love how it went. The first two went from all these twists at the end, and all this build up and all what's going to happen. This one doesn't. There's no twist at the end. There's no big twist in the credits. And there's not a big build up at the end. Again, Tone Bell and Shawny Shaw return. I don't know the rest of the cast that return, but But what the plot of this one revolves around is, oh, it's this man known as Jeff who needs to try and survive his traps because his son was killed um, in a car accident, and now he's been building up revenge for about a year now. So, and he must be tested for this. He must go through a lot of phases to try and get his and not his dad to kidnap his daughter. So he must go through all his tests to get his daughter back, and he must save these people at the same time who were the cause of his son's death. And it was really hard for him. I thought the traps was quite. I said this is a very disturbing bit. The brain surgery scene was pretty disturbing. I was like, ah. So yeah, Saw 3 was a really great movie. I'd say it's on par. It's not as good as the original, but on par. I'll probably give it a 8 out of 10. Really different. The acting is sort of, but I'd recommend it. I guess it's a very important, crucial part of the series because the ending goes really. Now we're on Saw 4. Yeah. Why was this movie made? This movie was the most, well, not the most pointless. Saw 5 was the most pointless actually. This movie was just as pointless as well. Spoiler here, it takes place at the same time as Saw 3. Alright, I guess that's fair. The ending, however, was a bit of a fail in my opinion. I was like, the story, I didn't care for the story. The entire story could be just run out of the Saw series. The only point this Saw movie has is the ending. That's the only thing. Because it sets up Jigsaw's new apprentice, who I'm not saying who the other apprentice is, but it's a new apprentice, who was introduced in one Saw movie. So that's the only meaning it has, but the plot in this, I can't even explain it. It's Ray from Saw 2 and 3, and he's the last, one of the last people from the Jigsaw detective thing, something like that. And his friend who, I forgot his name in Saw 2, was kidnapped, as we missed it for this many times. Another one was Kerry, was kidnapped in Saw 3, and she, spoiler here, was killed because of it. So now he's one of the last, and all his friends getting killed. And now he has a chance to get the person from Saw 2 back. Forgot his name, and all that. So, but in order to do this, he must become what he's trying to fight. So he's trying to become. He must be meeting from the Jigsaw. So the plot was really, really, really boring. I did not care about the plot. Although it's not as boring as the next movie. Jesus Christ, I think I fell asleep all the time during that movie. But we'll get to that. The traps were okay, I guess, but nothing spectacular. So yeah, I'd probably give Saw for a 6.5. It's better than Saw. No, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Same with Saw 2. Then we go to Saw 5, which is the most boring fucking movie I've ever seen, at least for horror. The movie's just a pointless. In fact, you know what? Take it. Saw 4 was pointless. This one's just as pointless. Like I said earlier, Saw 4 was only useful because it's ending. Saw 5 has no meaning. It's got background character for the new apprentice, but that's all. Jesus Christ. I mean, I understand that. We could just write a comic book that would make more sense. Anyway, I can't even explain the plot. It's about these 5 people who were all involved in some sort of fire hanging and all that, and then they must all work together. But the plot was a twist. They kept dying at each spit, but the twist was they had to work together. Jigsaw explicitly said this: whatever your mind says, I approach. That's a better voice than that, but if your mind says that, do the opposite. Work with them. Bullshit! I'm sorry, but this gets a 5. I'm really don't get this movie. The traps were just lame. Boring, lame. I don't know. Then we come to Saw 6. After I watched Saw 5, which I watched it all at the same time, I was like, Saw 6 was a bit surprised actually. It was the best one since 3. I really enjoyed it. It's not great though, but obviously it wasn't amazing, but it's not really. it's enjoyable. I've really enjoyed it. It's probably one of the most enjoyable in series since the Instant First Matches, but it is the most enjoyable. This time, it's going to an insurance company, which is hilarious. It's hilarious. The traps were genius. The plot, well, it's a saw movie would expect. But the insurance company is quite good. The plot, it's really hard to explain. It's this insurance bank who says no to this one, to two fraudulent applicants and all that. And one of the applicants was Jigsaw. And a slight spoiler here, I don't know if it's a spoiler, Jigsaw has cancer. And he said no to him getting a treatment or something like that. So now he's getting tested, and now he must choose to do the exact same. He must live and who dies between his friends and co-workers. Pretty fucked up right there. And of course, the, the apprentice, one of the Jigsaw's apprentice, who claims he does not want to get tested for the entire thing, the test extending his test in this one, and he's a bit of a douchebag anyway. I don't really like him. Now this is the only real spot I have to give it. I can't have to give it away. By Jill Tuck. She was introduced in Saw 3 actually, yeah, in a dream sequence of Saw 3, but she wasn't introduced until Saw 4. I'm sorry, but for the next one I will have to use her. So yeah, it's a pretty thing that Jill's actually Jigsaw's ex-wife, so I've been wondering for the entire movie, is she with Jigsaw or is she not, and she fell into this. And he uses on The Apprentice this that reverse bear trap that was used in Amanda in the first movie. So, except he does not give her the key like that. He just leaves with the guy basically. So yeah, it's pretty screwed up. I'm not going to tell you if he lives or dies or not. Actually, he probably gets back on it. So he lives there, but yeah. Now we go on to the final chapter, not Saw 3D or just Saw the final chapter. Final chapter. This was the worst movie. I'm sorry, but this was just bullshit. This is more rushed than Green Lantern. I mean, seriously, I just did not like the way this film was going. I did not like the plot. I mean, it was supposed to be a Saw 8, and they had to cram both Saws in it because of Saw 6 poor box office. Who cares? They still made a lot, double its budget, so I would expect Saw 7 and Saw 8 end franchise. But no, they had to cram both of them in, and it's a freedom and all this. Well, like I said, the apprentice escapes, and now he's on the road for Jill. And this is the cool bit: it's between Jill and it's a showdown between the apprentice and Jill. I say apprentice is like a Star Wars, in the battle over Jigsaw's legacy. So, yeah, that's really all the plot is. And there's this guy with a cop in there, and the apprentice. I don't really gonna give a fuck. Is it enjoyable? Some parts. Some of the traps are actually okay, but there's another subplot in there, and there's another plot in there. Whereas this guy, Bobby Dakin, who was supposedly in a Jigsaw trap, but the twist was he was never in one. So now he must survive for a trap, and his co-workers and friends now suffer for it. The best part of this movie was the ending, and the fact that Dr. Gordon comes back from the first movie. He never came back. We never knew what happened to him. He came back in this one. He was the best thing about this movie. Carrie Ellis comes back in. I can't. It's so hard to do this, but I may have to do about this big spoiler here for something. The apprentice kills Jill by using the reverse bear trap on her, which is pretty stupid for God's sake, quite worse than usual. And then he goes to leave before being apprehended by who else? Dr. Gordon. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I was like Hoffman said, what the fuck? He said that in the movie. He said I was saying it. I was like, what the fuck? You know, I saw it. I was just shocked. It's just still shocked. Yeah, really. Despite the ending, it had a lot of issues. I mean, things like where did Bobby come from? Who are the two people supporting Dr. Gordon? No, it really missed a lot of questions. They should do another. I'm bringing my hand, but they should do another one and answer all these questions. Anyway, that's my Saw franchise review. So next week I will be doing probably the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I'll be doing